Going into the open, we can almost surely anticipate a lot of bar movements or a lot of bar work. So, most of our movements in CrossFit, they're going to incorporate some sort of kipping movement, whether it be a pull-up, a butterfly pull-up, a kipping pull-up, a muscle-up, any bar work that we might do. So we're going to start very, very basic, and we're going to go into a warm-up that's really great for warming up the core and shoulder complex. We call it all body pose, right? So you're going to go up, your normal kipping grip width, jump up on the bar, right? All I want you to do is lock down those shoulder blades, get a nice firm grip, bring those toes out front, right? Just hold that hollow body. Neck and head should be neutral as well, right? You're going to notice that the shape here, if I use just one leg, is kind of a nice half circle, almost a quarter circle right here. We're going to hold that position, really keeping the core and shoulder engaged the entire time. It's going to warm up our whole entire anterior chain as well as the shoulders, really start to protect us during those bar movements.
So this exercise is good as just a general full body warm-up. What you're going to do is you're just going to reach down towards your toes. You're going to walk your hands out into a plank. From there, it's just one push-up at the bottom. You're going to bring one foot in front, one leg drops behind. You're going to rotate that opposite arm towards the ceiling. Always rotate in towards that lead leg. Reset your hand, step back into a plank. You're going to work the other side. Once you've done one stretch on each leg, you're going to step your feet back a little bit wider than hip width. Walk your hands back into that standing position. Give me one squat, and then you're going to repeat that same sequence, starting with the walkout. When you get into the world's greatest stretch, you can either leave your knee elevated off the floor, or you can drop that bottom knee down if you need to, whatever feels good in your hips.
Okay, so this exercise is going to focus on active ankle mobility. So a lot of the exercises that we're doing requires good mobility through the ankle and the calf. So what we're going to be doing is hands are just going to be placed on the wall here to help support us. We're going to bring one foot forward, just a couple inches away from the wall. What we're going to be doing is tracking our knee over our big toe to kind of get a little stretch in the calf. The end goal would be to get the knee to the wall, but if you aren't able to do that and you're just getting a good stretch, that's okay too. So what we're going to do here is bringing this knee forward as far as we can. Should just be a nice little stretch. We're going to keep it dynamic, so we're not holding the stretch too long. We'll do about 8 reps here, keeping that heel planted so we're getting a stretch in the calf. Once we do about 8 reps of those, we're going to switch to a more active stretch. So what we're going to do is lifting those toes up off the ground. We're going to do the same thing, tracking the knee over the big toe as far forward as we can, and then just keeping it dynamic. So we're just going for about 8 reps here. And again, it should just be a nice little stretch. Once you finish about 8 reps on both of those, we're going to switch, and you'll do the same thing on the other side.